What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today, we've got my 5K Q&A. Now, a lot of people did ask for this, and, you know, it's not going to be your normal Q&A where I read questions off my phone and then put a little cut and then go to the next question and then a little cut. You know, you guys know with my channel by now, if you've been here for long enough, that I'm authentic, okay? I just, you know, I prefer to sit here and do it live so you guys can see me mess up, or you guys can just see my pure mess ups, or, you know, me act like a dickhead, presumably, because if I'm going to edit, you know, put little edits in every between, you know, it's not real to me. And I prefer, you know, when I'm watching people on YouTube, I prefer it when they're just authentic through the whole way. They're themselves. They don't over edit it. They don't put little cuts in every time or stuff like that. So I put out I put out a comment thing. My 5K Q&A coming soon. I posted this yesterday as I'm recording this. I haven't actually hit 5K yet, but I want to record this so it can go up when I hit 5K. I'm at like 4,980 at the moment, which is insane. I mean, seriously, it is insane. But we're going to get to the comments here in just a moment. But I do want to sit here for just a second and talk about, like, I'm almost at 5,000, yeah, and I know, you know, to a lot of people that would seem like quite a small number, and, you know, you look at the YouTubers with 1 million, 2 million, 500,000, but to have my first channel deleted at 2,000 subscribers when I worked on that for 4 years to get that far, and then to come to this channel in February this year, and to almost be at 5,000 subscribers is insane, to be honest. And I couldn't be more grateful and more blessed that people, you know, enjoy watching my content, and that I get to, you know, build this whole community around me, and, you know, have all these people that, you know, I can. It's seriously insane. I don't know how to put it into words, but thank you to every single person that comments, likes, subscribes, messages me on Instagram. You know, I always am having chats on Instagram with so many of you. It's like, I love it. It's what I love so much. And the fact that I get to come here and talk about a sport that I love and do stuff that I love. Of course, you know, it's not for a job. It's not an occupation at the moment. I'm not getting paid pretty much anything to sit here. Well, that's a lie, but I'm getting paid. Look, I'll get into it. I think there's a question about it, but, you know, not enough to go full time, that's for sure. But let's jump into the comments. Now again, oh, here you go. The first question is from Lucifer PB. Now again, remember that if I get some of your names wrong, I am so sorry. I do not mean it, but you guys know that it's all coming from my heart, and that I'm actually trying my best. Because at the end of the day, you have to understand, you know, if you are from a different country, it's a bit difficult to, you know, it's like when I was reviewing the Bangladesh series against Australia, or the Pakistan series. Some of the names are not that easy. But hey, let's just jump straight into it. We're doing this. We're just going to go straight down. There's like 46 comments. I mean, I'm probably not going to skip any, you know, because that's what you ask your question, you'll get it received. Let's go into it. We've got Lucifer PB. How much do you earn from YouTube till now? Now, look, how much do I earn? Look, not enough to want to have, not enough for for me to have this as a full-time job, or, but, you know, it's an absolute hobby. And to be honest, I don't really give a fuck about the money, because I love coming here and just being, this is my space. YouTube is my space to sit, talk to so many people, connect with so many people across the planet, and just talk about sport that I love. Like, I've done nothing but speak about sport my whole entire life. Yeah, it's like having 5,000 friends that I can just sit here and talk sport with. It is the funnest thing to do, and all I think about is sport in my mind. I'm always looking at sport on Twitter, Instagram. I'm always thinking about sport. So that's, you know, that's why. So, you know, we'll leave it with a cheeky like. Here we go. Rishak Chaudhary. Now, I think I've got that right. Give you a little pat on the back, but kudos for your glories. More to come. I appreciate that. It's not a question, but I do appreciate that a lot. Same to you as well, my friend. And these are the comments that make my day, you know. When people, like, I get messages like this on Instagram as well, and people just supporting me, and it gives me the biggest smile on my face. It actually means a lot to see those sort of comments, so I appreciate that so much. And yeah, only big things to come from here. We've got CPYT. Next year, IPL have 10 teams, but 10th team needs a leader. So you want to nominate your... Oh, sign me up! So who's coming in? I made a video on it. The Lucknow something, and I think Deacon's getting a team, isn't it? I made a video on it like a month or two ago. I can't really remember, but is it Deacan Chargers coming back in? I can't remember. But hey, no, sign me up for any team. I will happily nominate someone. Get me in the IPL franchises. Because the Punjab Kings have still not reached out to me. Disappointing Punjab. But hey, that's okay. We've got CP again. IPL mega auction will come up next year. So what do you think Mumbai Indians should retain their 3 players? So who do they have? They have Pollard. Do they have Chris? Who is their internationals? You're going to have to give me a moment. See, this is the authenticity that you're going to get with no one else's channel. Mumbai Indians. What am I? 3 foreign players. So we're going to have a look here. So they've got, oh, of course, Quinton de Kock, Kieran Pollard, and Trent Bolt. Absolutely. Sign them all back up for next year. You know, if they're probably a big chance to win the title this year. So, you know, you'd be silly not to bring back Quinton de Kock, Pollard, and Trent Bolt. Trent Bolt's having a great season so far in the IPL. So get him in. We'll leave a cheeky little like on there. Alrighty. CP again. Oh boy. Share your thoughts about Ben Stokes. Now, everyone knows my thoughts about Ben Stokes. Look, I went more in depth. I did that interview. If you haven't seen it, I did an interview with Cricket with CJ, the Cricket 24/7 channel. If you want to go and check out that full hour-long interview that I did, go and look that up. But I did share my thoughts about Ben Stokes and why exactly I am not his biggest fan by any means. And you know the hashtag #FBenStokes in the comments. I dislike him because I think he's... look, he's just not a good guy. I mean, we all remember what he did to that guy in the middle of the street who didn't want to fight him, and he absolutely coward punched a guy. That for one shows what sort of person you are. He's done some very questionable things off the field and on the field as well, and I don't respect him, and I don't like that sort of stuff, and I hate how England treats him as this hero when he's done a lot of dirty stuff. But, you know, when David Warner is aggressive on the field, he's an asshole to England. So it doesn't compare to me. So I think, you know, I think he's a wanker, to be real with you. But again, I don't send any hate to him. I don't want anyone going there and abusing him, because we know that he has stepped out of this series due to mental health. So of course I wish him absolutely all the best. I don't wish any mental health problems on anyone at all. So I hope he does, you know, get okay and he can come back to playing cricket so we can pick on him. Is Michael Clarke your cousin? No, he's my dad. We'll leave it as that. Here we go. We've got Cricklets. Now, this man, he's one of the, he's commenting all the time. Shout out to you. Absolutely love your comment. Love your work. What motivated you to keep going after losing a channel with 2K subs? You're a huge inspiration. If I ever lost a channel with 2K subs, I would probably have given up. Congrats for 5K. Firstly, I appreciate that a lot. That does mean a lot. You've been here for a long time. And your support is definitely noticed. Now, all of these names right here, I pretty much notice all the time. You know, so it is awesome to see you guys in the comments here. What motivated me is purely, you know, when I lost that channel, you know, it was really upsetting. It was super upsetting. But I've learnt from what I did wrong. You know, I reacted to too much copyrighted content. I didn't understand how the laws were. And I messed up, and I fully own those mistakes. And what motivated me to keep going is purely I love talking about sports, and this is something that I want to do one day for a career. Whether it's talking about sports on Fox Cricket, or if it's having my job on YouTube, or if it's having a job in sports media, wherever it is, I want my career to be talking about sport. That's what motivates me, because, you know, for a good 3 weeks there, I was so deflated, so upset. Every day I was just so upset about losing my channel, but I thought, you know, I created this backup channel. I had about 30 subs on it, and I thought, you know what? Fuck this. We're going for it. Your boy's getting back on his grind, and I haven't looked back since, and I'm so happy I never did, because I'm so happy I have grinded all this way, because it's so worth it. So if anyone out there is interested in starting, you know, YouTube, the best advice I can give is just start. Just start, and, you know, just enjoy it. Don't look for numbers. Don't look for anything like. Just enjoy it. Just talk about what you love, and you'll go, well. What will be... Alright, hold on. We've got Varnett Seagal. Seagal. Alright, what will be your reaction if England beat Australia... Oh, boy. In the camper and also win the Ashes? Hashtag FBenStokes. Wow, wait. That is... Oh, wow. My reaction would be tears, many tears, and lots of tears, and sleepless nights thinking about it. I don't even want to think about England beating us at the Gabba. And if they won the Ashes, I would cry. That would be my reaction. We got Varnett again. My question is, who is your favourite female cricketer, which you like the most? My favourite female cricketer would comfortably be Elise Perry. You know, of course she's an absolutely beautiful woman. We're not denying that. But, you know, I do watch a lot of Australian women's cricket whenever it is on. I love watching Australian women cricket. You know, Meg Lanning, I love watching the Women's Big Bash League. There's so many names that I could think of. Taylor Vlaminich, who is an upcoming quick bowler. She's insane. There's so many great Australian young women coming through, but Elise Perry would be my favourite. You know, I've been watching her since she debuted when she was like 16, and when she debuted playing soccer at the World Cup for Australia, or was it the Olympics? I can't remember, but she, incredible athlete, so there's so much respect for her. Absolutely. That's a great question. Here we go. Info cars. We've got, what's your future plan about this channel? Will you visit India someday? If you do, so don't forget to make a vlog. Okay. What's your future plan about this channel? Just keep having fun with it. Keep growing. Keep having fun. Enjoy what I'm doing already. You know, is talking about sport. Loving just being on YouTube and talking about sport with everyone, and discovering more of the planet, discovering, you know, just learning a lot about the planet, but and more into sport and enjoying that, but also learning a lot about myself on the way, because, you know, this gives me some structure, and I absolutely love it. So that would be, would you visit India someday? Absolutely. 100%, 1 billion, kajillion, million %. I would love to come to India someday. Now, we understand what's going on in the world at the moment. I can't really say the exact words, the row. I can't say the full words, because YouTube likes to throw down some demonetization if you use them words. But when that's over, and I've got the money, and I've got, you know, the planned out, and I've got everything set, because it's a big thing for me to fly across, you know, from my home country to visit a new country that I don't know. Like, yes, I've reacted to tons of videos, but there's so much for me to learn. So I would have to do a lot more about that. But absolutely, I would love to come watch some IPL, some cricket. Just visit. You know, would be awesome. Of course, I would vlog that 1 billion %. Info cars again. Why did you retire from Zimbabwe cricket team so early in your career? Oh boy, this is a big one. This is a big one. Oh, I just hit my arm. But look, Zimbabwe, we know what's happened. If you are new to the channel, I used to play international cricket for Zimbabwe. Unfortunately, all the stats and all the paper was burnt down in a tragic fire. So all my stats are pretty much just non-existent, but you guys know that I'm not lying. What would I lie about playing for Zimbabwe? Exactly right. I wouldn't. So, why did I retire? I didn't retire. They kicked me out. They told me, hey, out you get, mate. you know, you're bringing too much attention to a Zimbabwean cricket team. We can't have this. You're asking for too much money. So out you get, and Zimbabwean cricket fell off ever since. So that's a shame for them. They should bring me back, though. What's your family's reaction on your YouTube channel? Well, I've been doing YouTube since I was 10 years old. I used to do Call of Duty stuff back then, but on this YouTube channel, I know that I've got my full family support, and I know that, you know, as long as I'm happy doing what I'm doing, they're happy with that as well. So, yeah, they're happy. They understand what I'm doing and that I'm talking about sport, and they know how passionate I am about it. So, yeah, absolutely. So that's their reaction. Why do you hate Ben Stokes? I answered that. When are you planning to visit India? We've got vitamin protein, and he's got a profile picture of Vladimir Putin. Oh, wow. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I answered that, so if you want, go back. Why don't you like the England cricket team? Just purely the rivalry between Australia and England is purely why, and I just don't like a lot of their players. Broad, Stokes, Kevin Peterson, you know, over the time, I just don't really like a lot of them. Why you live in Australia? That's where I was born, from OKR. Oh, I didn't say that. Shashank Prem Anand. I think I got that right. I live here. That's where I was born, in Victoria, Australia. And I'm grateful to live in a beautiful country. When are you chopping off your mustache? From Divyanshu Sharma. Never. This bad boy is staying on. I remember a few months ago where I shaved it off, and I got roasted in the comments from all of you. And I thought, never again will I shave this bad boy off. It's my trademark now. We got Sarab Chan. Will I be a Para Special Force Commando, Liam? Please consider answering. 100%, mate. If you are committed, if you want it enough, and you work hard enough, you will absolutely do it. I believe in you, mate. I 100% believe in you. Keep me updated. If you get in, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. We've got Chris Sen. According to your point of view, who is the greatest cricketer of all time? Wow. Wow. Now, Moses... No, look, I'm joking. But the greatest cricketer is probably Don Bradman. Obviously, I was not there to watch him. His stats say different, that he's probably the greatest. But, you know, you look at someone like a Ricky Ponting, Sachin Tendulkar, you know, even a Chris Gayle in short form cricket, Steve Smith, Virat Kohli. You know, those are the 5 names that come to the top of my mind. Probably Sachin Tendulkar and Ricky Ponting. I can't split them two. I think Marnus Labuschagne could absolutely be the greatest cricketer of all time by the time he finishes his career. So don't doubt him, but obviously a bit early to call that. Alrighty. We've got Okay. Now you... I know who this man is. I love your support. Damn it. You've got a very tricky name to say. We'll give it my best shot. Sabyasachi Sahu. I think I've done well there. My question is, what is your age and career status? Any future plans for a job? By the way, you are like my bro, and I love to watch your videos. Lots of love and prosperity to you. I appreciate that a lot. You're my bro as well. You know, I absolutely know who you are. Absolutely, 100%. You know, we talk in the DMs, of course. My question is, my age is 19. I turned 19 this year on June 26. Career status is no job, except for YouTube, which is like a part-time job, essentially. Any future plans for a job? Well, due to the global world, where I live at the moment in Melbourne, it is currently in... I don't know if I can say this word, but we're in lockdown. We're in a strict lockdown here, and we have been for over 200 days. So we're not planning on getting out anytime soon either. Cases are just going up. So look, unfortunately, I'm in lockdown, and this is what I do, is YouTube. So appreciate that a lot. Lots of love and prosperity to you, of course, my friend. We've got Addition Batch. What do you do other than YouTube? I watch sport. I do YouTube. I listen to music. Music is one of my big hobbies. I watch AFL. And that's what I do. So, you know, sport for me, you know, that's what I do. It's pretty much my life. Passionate about a lot of music. I love playing PlayStation as well. I play a lot of Call of Duty, Madden, NBA 2K. I used to play a lot of Don Bradman Cricket 17. I'm waiting for them to come out with a new cricket game. So that's what I'm up to. We've got Cool Area. How to deal with breakup. It's a very difficult time for me right now. Now, firstly, I hope you're okay, mate. You know, I wish you all the best. Firstly, I have never been through a breakup. I've never been in an actual, you know, a relationship that has lasted longer than a few weeks. So for me, it's you know, not something I've had to deal with big time. You know, is a long-term relationship breakup, and you know, how to deal with it. I mean, it's you gotta. I'll try and put it into perspective. Is if yous have broken up, of course it sucks right now, but you have to learn what went wrong, and that's what you can look for in your next person. You know, I'm trying to put it into perspective of a positive outset, because if you keep dwelling on it and don't look for the future, then the right girl might just walk past you. You need to focus on, you know, yourself, focus on your whatever you're doing in life, and just think what you want to do. Don't let these women make you feel bad, mate, because at the end of the day, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Everything happens for a reason, and that breakup will probably make you into such a better person, mate. So keep your head up. Keep your head up. Tell me your favorite movie and favorite actor from Rajesh Yadav. Related to Cool D? Maybe. My favorite movie is the movie Superbad. I absolutely love Superbad. It's a comedy movie. It's got Jonah Hill in it, and a few other actors. I can't remember their names, but great movie, hilarious. My favourite actor is probably Adam Sandler, Kevin Hart. But what I would like to talk about is, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen my poster right up there. It's a Star Wars poster. That is my favourite movie series of all time. I love Star Wars. My favourite movies of all time. You know, with, like, I mean, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, Ewan McGregor. I mean, they're my favourite movies of all time. I love Star Wars. I also love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers. Those are the things that I grew up on a lot of, so that's awesome. We've got Goat33. He says, ooh to you too, my friend. We've got Ankit Singh. When you come to India with your hot girlfriend. Oh, wow. Well, firstly, no girlfriend on my end. I'm too focused on YouTube at the moment to think about having a girlfriend, and all they'll do is distract me from what I want to do, and my mind is focused on YouTube and getting better in for myself. Not I don't need to focus on a woman at the moment. But maybe I might come to India one day with a woman. You never know. When are you coming to India? I did answer that. Thank you, Aman Dahani, for the question, but I have answered it. Thoughts on KL Rahul? Love him. Great Punjab Kings player. He's been great in the series so far for India, so really big ups for him. We've got Kevin. Who is your favourite cricketer? Moses Enriques, of course, but at the moment, you know, I love Marnus Labuschagne, Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, Siraj, Pat Cummins, you know, all those guys. I love a lot of people in cricket. Chris Gale, absolutely. So thank you for the question. We've got, alrighty, Nirmal Udpadhyay. Hopefully I got that right. Probably not, because I'm not great with names. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? It's a great question, and something I don't like to do is think too far in the future. I like to kind of take at least one day at a time, because if you think too far in the future, it can mess with your brain. You can put too much pressure on yourself. You can lose your mindset and where you are in the present. But where I would like to be in the next 10 years is somewhere you know, whether it's a career in sport, that's where I want to be. Whether it's working, again, at Fox Sports, whether it's working here on YouTube, whether it's working for a company, doing sports stuff, whatever it be, I want to be involved in sports because that's what I love to do and talk about. So that's where I want to be in the next 10 years. Maybe I'll be 29. So I would hope maybe I've got a wife, you know, or a partner or a girlfriend by then. Maybe a kid. I mean, who knows? Who knows? You know, the next 10 years should be interesting. But thank you for the question. We've got Nurmali again. Make a video on your daily routine and also house tour. My daily routine. I'll tell you guys what it is right now because there's not a lot to do. As I said, we're in lockdown. So I wake up on my bed right there. I set alarms. I wake up normally around 8 a.m. I get up, make my coffee. You know, I'll check my phone, go through YouTube comments and, you know, respond to some of them. Go on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you know, all that stuff. You know, drink some water, take some vitamins or tablets or, you know, whatever that I take. And then I sit here and either, you know, I record a bunch of videos and watch cricket. I watch, you know, just all that. Watch YouTube, play PlayStation. You know, at the moment we're in lockdown, so there's not like I can go out and go adventure the world, is it? So it's unfortunate. But thank you for the question. Okay. We got Subham Bahira. Now, I think I've just butchered your name, but of course I know who you are. You're absolutely here all the time, and I appreciate your support 1,000,000,000%. What's your family's reaction? I've kind of already answered that, but I will answer it again. Absolutely over the, you know, I don't even think they know that I've hit 5K yet, but they know where I'm at. And they're absolutely, you know, as long as I'm doing something that I'm happy with and passionate about, they support me 100%. So, you know, they're happy with it. Absolutely. Well, Bikash Balgari, how you come up with the idea of starting a channel on YouTube? This is a great question because anyone could take some inspiration from this. I'll give a short story because it's a very long one. But when I was around 9-10 years old, I had my mum's phone. I had just bought my PlayStation 3 around that time. I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which is my favorite video game of all time, probably. And I used to watch YouTubers like Ali A, Vanos Gaming, a lot of Ali A around then. He was a legend back then for Call of Duty. But I loved it. I loved that people were creating videos online of them playing Call of Duty and watching people and talking about it. It was so awesome to me. You know, FaZe Rain, all the FaZe Clan guys. I used to love watching them growing up. So that was my idea of starting. I just wanted to do it myself. And then it kind of, 2017, it spanned into, on my old channel, spanned into doing AFL, Australian Football League, and then I have now transformed into cricket, and I couldn't be happier. So, again, if you want to get started, just start. It's the best way to go. Thank you for the question. We've got Dushyant Singh, your best World 11 of all format, maximum 3 players from one team. Now, this will take a long time for me to go through, so I have made a video of my favorite 11 of all time. It wouldn't be the best 11 of all time, but look, I mean, you'd have the likes of Sachin, Don Bradman, Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, Ricky Ponting, Adam Gilchrist, you know, MS Dhoni, Glenn McGrath, Anil Kumble would be amongst it, Shane Warne. I mean, you can kind of picture all the I know you said maximum 3 players from one team, but I don't want to pick any England players. I mean, you have some like AB de Villiers, Faf du Plessis, Chris Gale, DJ Bravo, Kieran Pollard. I mean, there's so much to do, but thank you for the question. We've got, I can't say that name out loud. Oh boy, that is not a great name. We're going to have to probably change that name, buddy. But I did just answer the question about Zimbabwe a bit before, so if you want to have a look, go back in there. Oh no. Taran Krishnan. Is Michael Clarke your real dad? Next question. No. Okay. You know what? We're here. I'll answer it. Yeah. No. Look, Michael Clarke is not my dad. Unfortunately, it's a joke that I've been running with since I was about 6 years old. I've been telling everyone, you know, that he's been my dad since I was like 8 years old. Since I started watching cricket, I've been like, Michael Clarke's my dad. Michael Clarke's my dad. He's my uncle. He's my third uncle. He's my fucking cousin. He's my fifth dad or whatever. Like, I don't know, but no, he's not my father. I've never spoken to him, but he's one of my favourite cricketers of all time. And it's, you know, it's a funny little gag to run with, but shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. We got Subham again. Give me some tips, master. How to propose to a girl. Now, as you guys know, I've given a few tips in a few videos before of where to propose. There was one where there was like this lake on a boat and stuff, but if I was going to propose to a girl living in Australia, but I guess anywhere, you know, I think every girl loves the beach, right? So you probably take them down to the beach. You know, if you have a dog, you take your dog down there as well. You know, just anywhere, wherever the girl feels comfortable and happy, you know, whether it's at her family's home or it's, you know, just out, just at the beach, in wherever she loves, you know, find out where her favorite place is to be and then do that. And you'll win her. As long as she's the love of your life, she'll say yes, mate. Alrighty, what's your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure now, oh boy. I guess watching sports, my guilty pleasure, but like, I guess, you know, I love eating like some like proper food, some like carbonara, some pizza, you know, oh, I love that sort of stuff. Besides YouTube, what's your source of income? From Himanshu Goswami? Nothing. Just YouTube at the moment. I'm really fortunate to live in a family where I'm able to have a roof over my head every night. So, exciting stuff. But yeah, look, again, lockdown, can't really go out and do a whole lot. So this is where I pay the bills from. But not really. Tell your girlfriend name from Himanshu. Anushka Sharma. Look, no woman in my life. Yeah, no girlfriend. Duvril Kumpavat. Sorry if I got your name wrong again, bro. I am a daily watcher. Never miss any video. You must see that. Of course I see that. I love your honest reactions. Please come to India when we have decent subs so we can all get around together. By the way, F. Ben Stokes. Love that. Appreciate your support. Of course I see you in the comments. I appreciate you a lot. And I would love to come to India one day. I would absolutely love to come to India one day when I've got enough subs. You know, I've got money in the bank. And I can come out there and just, you know, see everyone, just enjoy my time, you know. We got Kanak Agarwal, one team which you will never support in cricket, which you always want to see on the losing side, England. That's short and sweet, that one. England, absolutely. Hey Liam, from RB Pasak. Hey Liam, oh sorry, I got that wrong. Which is one of the habits of yours you don't like? I can get a little bit angry quite quickly. I like to pride myself on staying calm, but then again, I can get quite angry very quickly. So that would probably be one of them, or something like yeah, something along those lines. Probably overthinking and stuff like that. But all right, last question. By the looks of it, incredible. We've got Akshat Sahay. Liam, bro, do you think Kohli will be able to break his century drought in this series? Now, I'm recording this Q&A. I'm recording this Q&A after day 1 of the 3rd test where India were collapsed. So, not looking good for Kohli. He's gone 50 innings now without a century. But, I mean, I hope so. I would love to see nothing more than Kohli to come out with a big century. But hey, that is all of the questions, unless there's some under here for held for review. Nothing. Awesome. Awesome. That is going to cap it off, guys. I know a longer video, so I know there's probably not many people out there who watch the whole thing, but, you know, if you probably skipped your question, I hope I answered it right. You know, I just again to cap it off, I'm so grateful, so thankful for everyone that comments, likes, talks, and just enjoys, you know, just chills out with me. You know, it's always a good time. You know, I get to respond to comments and all that. So I from the bottom of my heart, from my whole heart, I thank you all so much for being on this journey with me. But this is just the very small beginning, because we are going global, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be big in the future. We're going to be everywhere. And huge things, I think, are coming for not just myself, but for everyone involved with this channel. If you are involved with this channel now, stay along for the ride, because there's going to be big things coming with this channel. And, you know, in the future, you want to be one of those people who can say, oh, I knew Liam Clarke when he was, you know, had this many subscribers. Hey, that's all I'm saying. You can claim that early. But hey, if you guys are new, subscribe to me on Follow me on Instagram, Twitter and all that. Links in the description, in the banner at the start of the video. You guys get the go. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn post notifications on. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.